calm under pressure.
Yeah, go on. This is Danny Gafone for ESBR Boxing in Manchester. Post-fight, Chris Eubank Jr. versus Liam Smith. Just seen an incredible knockout victory for Liam Smith. Absolute delight to be joined by recent Hall of Fame inductee Froch. Carl, before we get into the boxing, congratulations on the Hall of Fame induction. Incredible achievement for you.
Thank you, appreciate it. I think it's well deserved without being arrogant and big-headed. Had a fantastic career, fought world title fights back to back against the best of the best in my weight division, and yeah, to be inducted into the Hall of Fame and to get that seal of approval on what's been a fantastic career is it's humbling for me, and I'm looking forward to going out to Canastota and getting my fist made of stone and doing the parade. Can't wait.
I don't think anyone would disagree that it is fully deserved. On to tonight, Carl. Just don't even know really where to start. A lot of people. Smith was the bookmaker's underdog. People were picking him, but I don't think many people picking him were picking him by stoppage, and certainly not in that fashion. Were you surprised by that? Very surprised. I picked him to win on points. I thought he'd go the distance, and he didn't. And the shot he got, I mean, I don't want to say it was a nothing shot. I don't want to take anything away from Liam Smith's performance, because it was a brilliant performance. But I didn't see that coming. It does make you question how Chris Eubank Jr. did the weight. Like, did he take weight off? Did he dehydrate? Because he just looked vulnerable and fragile as soon as the shots hit him. I've seen him get hit with bigger shots. I've hit him with big shots. And I'm super middleweight. I'm talking about sparring. George Groves can bang a little bit, as I found out in this arena nearly 10 years ago. And he went 12 rounds with George Groves, Chris Eubank Jr. did. So you do have to question what the problem was in there. But let's just say that Liam Smith had a great performance, landed a couple of crisp shots, and Chris Eubank Jr. crumbled under the pressure. He just couldn't cope with it. I mean, it was a good cluster of punches, and it was accurate, and Liam Smith just relaxed, took his time, and used his experience. And yeah, fair play to Liam Smith, and fair play to Eubank as well. He was magnanimous in defeat. He got in the ring. He came out here tonight in the lion's den. He puts himself as the pantomime villain. He's the bad guy every time he fights. And yeah, he come and did what he had to do, Liam Smith, and easy night for him, which was very, very shocking. We've seen a sort of change in style of Eubank Jr. in recent years under Roy Jones. People who have been complimentary about it say he's a more rounded boxer, he takes his time more, and then people who are critical say he's a pound shop Roy Jones. Do you think he would have been maybe better served reverting to his old style, the more aggressive combination puncher, as opposed to the sort of back foot approach we saw tonight, or do you think it was just down to Liam Smith?
Well, you can always say that in hindsight. He would have, should have, could have done this, and I just don't think it would have mattered how he attacked Liam Smith. The fact is, he'd have got punched on the chin at some stage, and we saw what happened when he got punched on the chin. It was game over. He was gone all over the place. Great stoppage by the ref. I thought the fight was going to carry on, but actually when I watched it on replay, he was all over the shot. He should have took an 8 count. A bit of inexperience there, and a bit of arrogance as well, which is what he's like, Eubank. It's part of his game. But no, I don't think the tactics would have mattered. Liam Smith, it's a 12-round fight. It would have got to him, yeah. Based on what I saw there. I think at some point he'd have got to him and he would have done him. And it was very surprising.
We know there's a rematch place there, a rematch clause there, I should say, if Eubank Jr. wants it. What's your thoughts on that? I mean, it was a very conclusive victory for Liam Smith. Have you much interest in seeing a rematch?
Well, have I got much into it? I think if it was made, you'd watch it, yeah. But I don't think it's a big fight after that whooping, because that was a bit of an obliteration, wasn't it? That was a proper beating. So the rematch, I don't think it's going to materialise. I don't think Chris will want that at 160. So it's a tough one. I didn't want to say about retiring, but it's like, where does he go from here after that performance? It's a tough one for him.
We've spoke all about Chris Eubank Jr. If you'd like to mention Liam Smith, career best performance arguably from him, first time up middleweight. Would you like to see him continue campaigning in the middleweight, and do you think there's maybe the potential of him winning world titles there?
Maybe not fighting for a world title even. Maybe fight a big name like Golovkin and fighting a big money fight. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to see him earn a good chunk of money before he retires. He's about ready for retiring. He's past his best, Liam Smith. And that was a brilliant performance. That was one of them that he's got himself up for. He's trained and he's put in a real good performance. So fair play to him. But maybe if he can get a payday. So if that means fighting Golovkin, then so be it. But I wouldn't want to see him get hurt against a big puncher, because the punch power is the last thing to go in a boxer. The reflexes go first, reactions, and then the fitness dips a bit, but your punching power is still there. And Golovkin's a monster puncher, and he's not a big guy, Liam Smith, so maybe I don't like that fight just for that reason.
Smith Golovkin at Anfield was something special. Carl, really appreciate you giving some of your time.